The Dusty Futon Podcast is a product of the Dusty Futon LLC and Dusty Futon Productions. Go to dustyfuton.com for more information. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Dusty Futon, a musician's podcast. This episode is actually going to be the third episode of the Producer's Corner, a series where we take a look at producers of content that aren't necessarily musicians. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play Music, TuneIn, Stitcher, any of those places. And feel free to give us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. And this episode is brought to you by Backstage360.com, the musician's media. The Dusty Futon is a musician's podcast bringing you the raw musician and what they bring to the table. Backstage360.com works hard to bring you even more with creative write-ups, professional interviews, and stunning photography. Backstage360.com also assists with the promotion of events, products, tours, new music, and they provide an overall insider's peek into the impedimenta of the backstage. Backstage360.com. They truly are the musician's media. This episode, we're going to feature a young group of kids who call themselves Calour Creative, an independent talent group. Now, they're not musicians. Well, at least one of them is. But they basically just produce all sorts of content. It's not just about the music. It's not just entertainment. It's not just clothing. Yeah, they have their own clothing line. But enough of hearing it from me. Let's go ahead and drop in and take a listen to this episode.
We're good to go.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Anyone need to go to the bathroom before we start?
I need a potty break.
So
It's just like to get people's names out there and help. Like
that's all this is for. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's to give you a platform so that you can say what you want to say about what you do, why you do it, and that's what this man is going to lead you in a conversation with.
It's a cool thing to do.
It's fine.
It's fine.
You fucking ready yet or what?
You caught me, man. I'm having issues with my mic. Look.
Droopy. It's flaccid.
Anything goes.
Isn't there a little blue pill for that?
There's no blood flow.
Yeah.
You ready now?
Yes,
It's
I'm
my
ready,
kinda
Dirty.
place.
What's up? What do we got going on today?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Dusty Futon. My name's Dirty Disciple. I'm here with Spicy Kim. What's up, Spicy?
Hello, Dirty.
Today we have Calour Creative on the show. Hey, guys, how are you?
Welcome.
Hey.
Doing good.
Is that how you say your name?
Yes.
Awesome.
You got it right first try.
Nice.
Wow.
People don't.
I pay
practiced.
attention.
Most people fuck it up.
So tell us a little bit about yourselves.
So I joined a little late. They've been working for a while before I joined.
How long
so
y'all been together?
The three of us since August. So
Oh, right on.
yeah.
It's almost
Not
a year.
even a year, yeah.
It's getting close.
I'm Harley.
Hi, Harley. How are you?
Oh, beautiful. How are you doing?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. Who'd you bring with you today?
Today? I brought my friend Ethan.
Ethan.
Hi.
Hello.
Harley brought me.
Harley. What a nice guy, huh?
And this is my boy Nate,
What's going on, guys?
Nate, the new guy.
the new
Yes.
guy.
Nate, the new guy.
Him.
Well, you got to have one of those, every now and again.
So you guys call yourself an independent talent group. What is that? You're very talented,
We're talented and we're independent.
and you do multiple things too, right? You do more than just music.
It
It's-
was hard to say we're musicians or we're just writers.
Or a clothing brand or whatever, because we have like multifaceted.
We kind of do everything
Thanks.
at once.
And how'd you come up with that? Like,
It started a couple years ago. Just me and him were making we were little comedians kind of, because we're 18. I'm 18. They're 19.
We just graduated. We all just graduated together.
Congratulations.
In high school, me and him started hanging out and making videos, YouTube videos, not even for anything, just as a joke, little funny little shit.
Yeah.
And then we just evolved into making more serious stuff. And then people started liking what we were doing. So at that point, we're like, maybe we should make this a serious thing. And then we did. And then people liked the serious stuff a lot. And then now we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, even when we were doing the videos together, we started experimenting with the music as well and kind of trying different things. And that's why we have that kind of label where it's it's not one thing that you pin us down to, because we try to be open to different ideas and try to experiment with different things.
and then the clothing came about after that? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
So
that, are you guys wearing your clothing now?
we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look pretty fly.
Most definitely. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The clothing was to make money. because music doesn't make money like that anymore.
Music's not selling, but we try to integrate both of them so we can put the music with the clothing, vice versa, and they go together so you get the same feeling with both of them. And then they just build each other up and make us more versatile.
Yeah,
And
that was the most recent thing.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, but that
No,
was like when Nate joined in. That was when we started getting into the clothing, because he was the one that he had the hookup for the.
That's my thing. I love clothes. I love fashion. So it worked because Harley's the designer, so we would be able to communicate what we want to make, and then he would use Photoshop, create it, and then I would help produce it, and then so the team worked really well with that for the clothes. And then they've been the music guys, and so I just started trying to make music and learn off of them with that. So we all three of us are good at different shit, which is perfect because it makes a pretty good team.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about like your musical background. Are you guys a band or producers? Or
You got to start with this.
I'll say this: I was in a band before this. Like before he and I hooked up, I was in a band. I was playing guitar in a band, and I eventually moved on from the band thing to being a producer, a music producer, because we started to do more like hip hop oriented stuff. And I've been playing guitar for like 5 years now, so the background with that kind of helped with branching off into this new avenue, and kind of that experience helped with just knowing all the terminology, all the theory and things that go into the production. And they're both like rappers, and so I do all the beats and the production and everything.
It's a blessing to have him.
I don't really rap that much.
He's an artist, not a rapper. Excuse me.
So there's the good the collaboration, the music, and the lyrics.
Yeah, so
Both
I've
lyrics?
always, the writing is both of us. He does a lot more singing, and I just rap, but I've always been into the writing part, like in school and everything, just writing. So the music is primarily them when it comes to melodies and such, but I do a lot of writing and rapping as well.
Yeah, and especially with like this new stuff that we're working on, he's contributing a lot to the concepts and things, which is very helpful.
yeah, let's hear one of your songs. Is it an EP or are they all singles?
That one's on a project. It's Pretty Colors Redux.
Full-length album.
Okay, so that's the album? Okay. So let's have a listen to your song called Pretty Colors, which is from your Redux album. Is that right?
Pretty Colors Redux.
Pretty Colors Redux. Okay.
Everybody tryna make the honor roll. I'm just tryna make it on a roll. I'm just tryna make it out of school. I'm just tryna make it on the road. Never been good at school. I didn't fuck with it. I just hit the studio and made another fucking hit. Give me 10 minutes and I'm gone. Make a song to have y'all sing along. Just for the fuck of it. I feel like I see the light. I seem to fight all the things that are right. And I try to believe this is right. But I just scream by the end of the night. I'm gonna lose with this path that I'm on and this life that I choose. And I ignite the fuse. I pour all the gases all over the mattress and light all the matches and watch as it happens. And then it's like magic. You're left with the gashes and ashes of what used to be. That used to be me. That used to be weed. See, while y'all would just chill and smoke weed, I would pop pills just to force me to sleep. Unfortunately, my problems increase, and I just couldn't think. Can you leave me alone? Can I live on my own? Can I just rest in peace? How can I feel so alone but so bothered? I need a father to teach me to deal with my problems. I had to teach myself to sit right in the classroom. Had to teach myself to fist fight in the bathroom. What do I have to do to make myself feel bad? If we imagined all the world in pretty colors, pretty colors, pretty colors. What if I imagined every man as my brother, as my brother, as my brother? What if I stood up and took pride in my lover, in my lover, in my lover? But I know how it feels to be happy, happy. Or still will I wonder? Many people have called me a friend, but there's There's just 3 people I can call a friend. Even when I feel my world's at its end, I still don't feel like I can call a friend. All of you people don't know me, so don't show me love. No song, no album, no video, none of the above. You say you listened to the single and the album was dope. For all of you liars, just leave me alone. I know that you didn't, I know that you don't. I know that you liars don't know how I feel. I know that that shit you tell me just ain't real. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck's going on? I don't know what's going on. All of the time, I feel like I'm being lied to. I feel like I'm not told the truth. Maybe it's my insecurities. Maybe it's my insecurities. I got problems, I got trust issues. I got trust issues. I just need love, what's the problem with you? What do I need to do? What if I imagined all the world in pretty colors? Pretty colors. What if I imagined every man as my brother? As my brother, as my brother. What if I stood up and took pride in my lover? In my lover. Would I know how it feels to be happy? Or still will I wonder?
All right, so that was Pretty Colors by Calour Creative. That was a pretty dope track, I gotta say. Spicy. What do you give that on the spicy level meter?
Well, I loved it, but it kind of made me a little. Had to go there dirty, did ya? It was very high ranking on the spicy meter. Although I felt like it was very sad, like empty. Like I felt very sad for the way you were feeling while you were writing that song. Like it was pretty dark.
It's funny that you guys played that one first because that's the song that was the first song we did that was serious that got us to where we are right now was because of that song. And that was because everything was all joking, comedy.
It was hilarious.
The song was funny. Nothing was serious like that. And then because we were working on this project that was like all funny songs, and then I'm like, I wanted that as like the first song on the comedy album.
To just flip it the other way, right?
Just be like, fuck you guys, pretty much. And then
we have feelings, damn it.
Yeah, and then I'm like, there's no way I could put this on and just waste this on a funny little thing. That's all. We just kind of saved it, put another verse on it, and it is what it is now.
It came together very nice.
Named the album after it.
Yeah, it was because it was a big turning point for us. So
yeah, for sure.
We made it a big deal, for us.
It was funny, the story of that one, though.
Tell us the story.
That's a funny story. What?
So, well, what happened was when he wrote it, I made the beat and I sent it to him. He's like, "Oh, this is dope." Then he came over, and then he started writing. And then I took a nap, and then he comes out with that. I'm like, "Oh shit!"
I woke up. He woke up, and I just because this was the first time we did anything serious or something like that. At first, would blow us away that we could do that, and then so he was sleeping, and he woke up, and I just played him the song, and then we just got excited, and like we could actually do something more serious like this.
Nice.
Totally great.
I just want to chime in here because
okay, but here's Big John.
The reason,
Here he comes.
the reason I chose that song is because you guys are awfully colorful, and your clothing is insanely colorful. Like you have rainbows and pink and all that stuff. So there's a theme there with the colors. Does that have something to do with the way the song came about?
Yeah, I've just always been like obsessed with colors, and I thought colors are always so dope. So that's when, because I do most of the design, the graphic designs on everything. So that's why everything has a certain color to it, but it's all dark. Like there's beautiful colors like that, but it's kind of got a dark undertone. Just like the song is called Pretty Colors, but there's nothing pretty about it.
Right.
The whole album, there's like one or two nice songs, but it's all like, because it's kind of a concept and it's just a sad story. It's just really life.
Yeah.
Is all it is. And me talking about how I feel and what I'm going through, I just cut all the bullshit for this project. And so I like to bring that idea to everything that we've done since then. So like his shirt, it's like Windows, like an old computer with all the tabs and everything. And it's like, it looks cute. It's colorful. It's pink. It's a pink donut. It's pink. But it's like it's a pinata and it's all smashed to shit. And there's crayons coming out of the damn pinata. And then there's a little bar that says, "Are you sure you want to delete it?" And then the little arrows on yes saying like, "Yeah, I'm over everything." So
Wow.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's a good way to
We're
get
deep.
getting your feelings out there, and people can pick up on that.
Exactly, because I've never been a guy to sit there and talk about my feelings like that. So when it came to the music, me being able to put everything into the art has really helped a lot with everything.
It's
definitely-
really
definitely put it
relatable
out there.
too.
We're trying to relatable is a big thing that we're trying to do.
Yeah, there's a lot of people doing music, especially rap, hip hop. It's very easy. You just need a microphone, some YouTube beats. We try to focus on the lyrical content and connect with people because I feel like that's the only way we can really stand out is by connecting with people on a personal level. And a lot of people like what we're doing. Like in our Instagram and our website, we say find your colors in the darkness. And it's just a lot of individuality that we just try to preach and make a big point because that's a big thing that we're doing. Like this shit was not cool to do in high school. I'm sure make those YouTube videos. But you did it because you liked it. And so, the clothes and the shit that I wear and we wear, like you can get made fun of for it, but it's just about embracing that and just doing what's naturally interesting to you and then just owning it up and making it your own.
So you guys write original music, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, we all do original.
So what inspires you into making an original?
Like, are you asking for like a person or just what inspires us?
Anything. Like for this song, what inspired you?
Well, this song, for my part, this was the time when that song Redbone by Childish Gambino was all over the radio. And there was another song on that album called Me and Your Mama and had that little synth line with like the high-pitched synth. And I really liked that. So I put it in that song. And that's kind of how it came to be.
So you're just kind of writing inspired by what was out there in the market, trying to achieve those sounds and
Yeah, I just like that. I like that sound.
A
And I
little
was
bit
like,
of West Coast.
yeah,
Yeah.
with like the G-Funk synth, yeah.
Yep.
It's not that we're trying to sound like other people as much as we're trying to take that and make it our own. Everything we do is inspired by something,
Right.
which is pretty much all music. That's how it
all
works. So
That's it.
Right. Then Harley poured his guts out in those lyrics.
yeah, I'm basically just inspired by just talking about how I feel because I don't do it outside of everything else. So my music really shows that it's just keeping it real. That's what all we try to do is make everything real and authentic. I don't want to lie on a song and be like, I got all this shit. Look, we're balling out here
Right.
when we're not, and
Definitely
I'm not
not.
happy with everything. So I'm not gonna
Right.
act like I am.
Well, you're writing stuff that people can relate to.
100%.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's what music's about. It's about being real, and that's what's lost in music these days, I think.
For sure. And being yourself.
Yeah, good on you guys for doing some real music. I say.
Thank you.
Live studio audience.
What do you guys use in the studio? Like, do you have any instruments, or do you do all digital stuff?
No, I put guitar in a few of the tracks. Like Pretty Colors has guitar in the background. Hughes on the record has guitar on it. I play all the guitar is like the only main instrument that I have in general. So that's like what I'm limited to use. But all the other stuff is digital with like samples and synths and things like that.
He gets creative too. I mean, he'll just pitch down a guitar and call it a bass line and
Nice.
yeah.
I try to work with the limitations.
Uh-huh.
Right
That's
on.
awesome. And then you finish something and you pass it over to these guys to take a listen to, and then you guys just write whatever it makes you feel.
Yeah, like so he moved after we graduated. He moved to LA, so a lot of it's just, hey, can you send a beat over? I kind of want to rap about this, so whatever would set the mood, and then he'd send it over, and then I just get busy on what he sent me. So the technology is definitely a blessing to be able to do that once after he moved, and then once he comes back in town, that's when this is what I wrote, and let's record it and make it happen.
And before that, it was when we were making this album before he moved. It was like just me and him in the studio all summer, just making shit. And I'll be like, yo, I like this melody. We should put this on it, and I'll just sing this. Let's record this. We record that, move to a next song, do something later, come back to that song, be like, oh, that hook's still dope now. I don't hate it now, so let me put a verse on there and come back to it. And
Right.
Just puzzle piece it.
yeah.
So you're going back and forth between tracks, just depending what you feel.
Definitely. There's a song on
Yes.
there that's called Blazer that took like a month to make, from the beginning of the beat to everything.
Yeah.
Because it's just,
Where you just got it settled in, where you guys were finally like happy with it and the way you put the parts together and all that goodness.
yeah, it would be like we recorded, because that song doesn't have it has a chorus at the end, a chorus at the beginning, and then it's just like switching beat switches stuff throughout the entire song. So we'd like do one chunk and then work on something else for a week and then go work on that chunk, because just different feelings at different times. If I'm not feeling a song, I'm not going to do it. I gotta like feel it and mean what I'm saying to record it.
I can dig that.
There's so much hype about this song. I think we need to play it.
I know. I want to hear it.
We got a music
Yeah.
video for this one too.
Yeah.
Oh, yippee. Really?
Yes,
Is it on YouTube?
it is.
Yes.
Yeah, a Blazer is a car.
Oh, yeah. I remember those. Oh, Chevy.
Chevy Blazer. We have a shirt that has the Blazer keys right
Blazer.
here.
Oh, right
and then
on.
a Chevy logo on the back with the album logo, the album
Super cool.
cover in it.
That's awesome.
I don't know if we have one. We do. We do?
Oh,
So the Blazer's a big part. I talk about because I know a lot about cars, so I talk about a lot about cars within my music as well. And the Blazer's a big part of this album because it's a concept album. So it tells a story, and I kind of compare the car to the girl and the relationship the entire time. So I say like, my Blazer don't ride so smooth no more. My Blazer don't ride for two no more. Just talking about how it just doesn't work anymore.
clever. I like the twist.
For parody.
Damn, I
and
love
then
it.
we
You guys
got
are creative.
the actual car keys. That's a photo of the car keys.
Look at that. Like
on the
old
pocket.
school.
Yeah.
I love it. Like when there used to be keys for cars, now you just freaking walk up and your car
They're
opens,
right there.
you push
These
the
are the
brake,
keys.
and it starts. Jeez. Oh, I love it.
Are those for sale?
Nah, it's all based on. I have a real Blazer. It's really shit. It really doesn't work very well.
It's in the video.
It's in the video. We made it a big part within the CD. The other CD,
Yes.
there's like artwork of the Blazer all what's inside of it.
You guys want to check it out?
Yeah, well, we'll check it out. Do you want to listen to this song? All right, so this is Blazer by Calour Creative.
My Blazer don't ride so smooth no more. My Blazer don't ride for two no more. No gas on my heart, don't move no more. No shit, so I can't get to you no more. Right for hoes, I ain't tryna ride for you no more. My Blazer don't ride so smooth no more. My Blazer don't ride for two no more. No gas on my heart, don't move no more. No shit, so I can't get to you no more. Right for hoes, I ain't tryna ride for you no more. Shit stuck on park, so can I get a part just to get a little bit of your heart now? Fuck that dumb broad, can I get a jump start? I just need a little bit of spark now, fuck it. Had a new girl in the car, now suck it. Had your handprints on the window back when the kinfolk had no idea we were fucking. More of a dildo than a husband. And you feel single, and I loved it. I just wanna mingle with some others. Broke my car when you broke my heart, cause the boy you're with now is so far. But after nightlife is a factor I like, cause I just might lose my mind. Big chapter in my life is losing that bright light, but I find my way every time. Ignite it. Ignition won't start, it's fighting. I don't need any love, I just want some lust. If you give me love, I'll fight it. Try it. Walking down the street now. Car won't turn over. Talk some fleeks though. Shit. Girl tryna bend over. Give her my number. Gave her the time of day. I text you right after I fuck with her. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm a hypocrite. And I get the shit cause I really just want you to be with me. And I play the fool cause I play too cool. Cause now you ain't trying to run away with me. So fuck you, fuck the marine guy. Find a blonde bitch just to fuck in the meantime. Make me angry, just a little bit senile. Trying to keep saying as I look for some feline. Starting on a girl, just trying to get me time. If she trying to stay, I'm just trying to beeline. Looking for some ass.
Tell me how you really feel.
My heart's on
I think you're really sugarcoating this one, okay?
Fucking with you, be fucking on my headlights. Trying to keep from you, just trying to get my head right. Might tear my Blazer in a fight. Might lose my Blazer in the night. When I'm going 95 and I'm running red light, or I make a fast ride and I flip it. Why do I even try to lie? I'm addicted. Just thinking of you, just fogging up my headlights. I feel like I need you just to try to get my head right. I on my own gave you nothing, I can see why you're so far. You gave me all of your love and you gave me all of your heart. I understand all the fuss and I ran with girls in the dark. I understand the frustration, I compared us to a car. But fuck it, my Blazer don't ride so smooth no more. My Blazer don't ride for two no more. No gas on my heart, don't move no more. No shift, so I can't get to you no more. Right for hoes, I ain't tryna ride for you no more. My Blazer don't ride so smooth no more. I blaze it on right for two no more. No gas in my heart, don't move no more. No shit, so I can't get to you no more. Rapper hoes, I ain't tryna rap for you no more. Blaze it on right, so it's blue no more. I blaze it on right for two no more. No gas in my heart, don't move no more. No shit, so I can't get to you no more. Rapper hoes, I ain't tryna rap for you no more.
That song was called Blazer by Calour Creative.
Don't ride for two no more. Swag on it.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I'm all about that right there, you know? He's telling it how it is.
Yeah, dirty.
The funny part is everything in that is true. And like the blonde bitch, I'll find a blonde bitch to fuck in the meantime.
Kind of did that, huh?
Yeah, then I played her the song too.
Oh, the blonde bitch or the regular?
The blonde
Oh.
bitch. I played
Both.
both of them. The girl, this whole album's about the one girl. And I played it for her. I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
She was on the original.
She was on the
version,
original
actually.
version. She
Did
heard
she
it all.
cry?
She did.
Not for.
She did. Everything's based on facts though. And I just called her over. I'm like, hey, can I show you something? I just played her the whole album through and we talked and
Fucking strong right there. Damn.
Yeah, but you know what? That's accountability right there.
What do you think about
She ain't gonna do that shit again.
I mean it's all true and she knows it's true and I know it's true and it's like of course
There
a
you
lot
go.
of it is maybe exaggerated a little bit,
Well,
but
a little metaphoric here and there, but
It's-
you know,
it's definitely facts.
it's wow.
But hey, you know, there's all these songs about there that the girls sing about their boyfriends and stuff like that or their man.
Yeah.
And like this is rare that you get someone who's out there for the guys, you know?
Yeah.
Because they
You're the
need that.
male Taylor Swift.
He did a
Yeah.
switch on it. He did. There's a fine
Damn,
line.
he'd
you
love
know?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm only making love songs, but
Oh God.
That's all right. It's another phase.
Right. He's got the girls crying for another reason. Oh.
yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your secret project you got coming up.
Yeah. What's going on, fellas? We hear some whispering.
I think we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about it.
Go ahead, grab that.
It's a little project called Camp Sad Boys.
Yeah. So Harley came to me once and he was like, "Hey, I went to summer camp once, and then now we're making an album and a whole clothing line about fake summer camp."
Fake summer camp.
Yes, but it's real in
all
the
kinds
world
of
of Calour.
words.
So yeah, we got some samples. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's the
thank you.
camp uniform.
Oh my goodness,
And,
you guys are
uh,
out of control. I love it.
Little shorts,
Thank you. Oh.
champions.
Oh, this is so cool.
It's basically like a summer camp theme, and we're going along with the music with like a summery vibe, but it's still sad as well.
Camper tee.
That's awesome.
Fantastic.
There's even a hold on. There's a counselor's shirt as well.
Shut up.
It's a polo.
That's right. Is it a polo? Oh my god.
It says
This is
counselor
so
on it.
cool.
Got the little logo on the
Oh my
back.
goodness.
Got the little pig.
So where can we sign up for the camp?
Yeah.
Sign ups
Online right
On
now.
our website.
When do sign ups
Yeah.
start? Are they now?
Right
Are they
now,
live?
we have a wearecalour.com/camp. There's actually a signed
Say that again a little bit slower.
wearecalour CALOUR.com/camp. You sign in your name, your email address, and then it signs you up
Social
for a mailing
security
list.
number.
Awesome.
Put you on a
Oh my
list so that when we drop it, you're first to know.
So you guys have a lot of different products. Do you sell these online?
We
Yeah.
do.
You have a shop, wearecalour.com/shop.
Wow. Is this like I know from experience that making this shit is expensive.
It's a process to be able to make it not expensive, but
Yeah, that's the goal, right?
finding the right avenues and the quantity of everything, and we make stuff on demand, so we don't have too much inventory. We're able to do it. That's how we're able to have all this stuff.
So do you guys source your own products and stuff, your own merch, and
We do.
We do
We do.
everything.
We make it ourselves.
you make a lot of it yourselves?
Yes.
Yeah,
A lot of it.
All of it?
Yeah.
Pretty
Damn.
much.
The
Yeah.
thing with a lot of different products is I told him from the get-go, I don't want this shit to be merch because that can be corny. I think that's corny. So I see it as a clothing line, and it's a completely different thing from the music. Every once in a while you'll have a cross like the Blazers tee, but now we're going with a whole new thing, like because we do all this stuff, and it's like we just dropped wave 2 of our clothing line,
13 items, 13 new items.
And then right before that, we just dropped the album, and it's all separate. But now we're trying to combine everything. So like this Camp Sad Boy shit, we're gonna drop this with a CD at the same time, and
Yeah. Usually
with visuals and everything.
Yeah.
Usually it's like the music inspires the clothing, but this scenario is more like the clothing is inspiring the music.
Yeah.
So we kind of like try to connect them and bring them in different ways than people normally do.
It's a lot of clothing brands, startup clothing brands. It's a lot of rappers. We're trying to put both together in a way where it works and they feed off of each other, like I said earlier. So imagine ordering a T-shirt and you get a CD in your package. And you get the full experience, you know.
The CD, the actual CD is set up like a camp. Like when you first sign up, like you can sign up. Like when you open up, it's like one of the cardboard
brochures.
cases. You open it up, and there's spots to like sign in your name and your parents' name and your phone number. And then you pull
Super
out,
cool.
you pull out the booklet, and the booklet is literally it's a camper's guide. Like it says like the lunch menu, the blah blah blah, the staff,
Awesome.
all that stuff. It's got the camp map. It's got everything on it. And then the credits and the lyrics.
It's very clever. Very clever indeed.
And the music itself is very campy and corny.
Yes.
and
Fun.
I mean the beats and the instrumentals are like unique and special.
Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
But just the way everything I brought into it was I
Very
wanted to go
catchy and
different
poppy.
than this. So it's very catchy, very melodic, the lyrics are very simple.
And this is how you stand out in the market, right?
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's a great way too, because you got to think of something different these days in order to stand out.
Yeah, we know a lot of people around us that are trying to do the same thing, but
Yes.
we're far ahead of them and doing something completely different.
If we fuck
Yeah.
up and nobody cares about this camp shit, I'd rather do that than brag on a rap song for 12 tracks and drop a T-shirt with our logo, with our Calour on it. You know, we're trying to make a theme and run with it and see what happens.
I think that's really smart marketing too.
So
because
far we
bands-
haven't. Oh, sorry, my
It's
bad.
okay. Go ahead.
I was just riding on him. Like so far we haven't fucked up,
Riding
and
on
I'm
him.
waiting for us to fuck up.
It's a learning experience or a
Everybody fucks up.
challenge. You know.
Everyone learns when they fuck up, and we haven't really fucked up yet. Everything's been a success, or
We fucked
Well,
up.
we've had smaller fuck ups.
We fucked up, and then we dropped, and then all those fuck ups led to a good drop. So
Like with that
There you
album,
go.
that was a shit ton of fuck ups on my part, trying to figure it all out. But
Well, that's a lot. You're the only one doing the actual music portion,
Yes.
right?
yeah, so I had to figure out everything and just
No pressure.
mess up a bunch of shit. Have the album be deleted once.
The whole
and then-
album got deleted.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Okay, that's
yeah.
a pretty big one.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. Right
It
there.
ended up turning out better though, I think. Would you agree?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh fuck you.
Everything happens for a reason,
yeah.
It wasn't right.
No, definitely though. The stuff that got deleted got re-recorded and rewritten much better than it was originally.
So you pretty much do everything in house.
Everything.
Yeah.
The three of us, and then we reach out. We try to collab with as many people as possible. We've had my sister sing on some songs. We've had some people we go to college with do some verses. We try to collaborate with people, but it's the three of us reaching out and bringing people to us. It's the three of us.
And that's a lot of work because you guys are doing
It's good.
everything.
It's good.
Plus
I run
more,
the art,
you know?
the social media. I run the website. It's
So, because there was a lot of work that goes into being successful in the music industry, especially as an independent artist. So, how many hours do you guys do? You up all night, like doing 48-hour days, or
I'll be hopefully
I am.
I know, right?
hopefully my professors aren't listening, but I'll be in the back of class on Instagram DMing people asking if they want to collab and sending Harley designs and ideas and stuff and it's like all day whenever I get the chance.
Well, as an artist, if it just comes and you got to
Yeah.
go with it at that time. And
That's what I was
Definitely.
gonna say. It all depends on how I'm feeling, and if I want to say something or do something, then I'll do it. I can't sit there and be like,
forced, right?
design 3 shirts because you need them for the wave. As like, if it comes to me, it's gonna come to me.
For me, the music is so natural too. It's like all I want to do instead of like sitting in class or whatever. So like I just make like sometimes 2 or 3 tracks a night.
I'm sensing a theme of you guys
School
just
and the-
doing what you want to do.
We're
Definitely.
addicted.
Yeah.
It's a
We're
passion,
addicted.
really.
Like saying fuck you to everybody. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Exactly. If I
Definitely.
get a song idea, I'm gonna sit there for 3 hours and try to make the damn song just to hate it and redo it the next day.
But you have your base, right? Or your idea
Kind
of what
of.
you were kind of thinking.
Kind of. Sometimes you just gotta start all over.
So
Right.
you guys are. This is your passion. This is what you want to do forever.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
That's
I just
good,
wanna
you know.
be
That's important.
comfortable.
That's important too. Like you guys got to follow your dreams, and that's when you get your best content material out there.
We're young.
You're
We're
young.
really
Yeah, you
young. I'm
have-
18.
Little
You can't.
kid.
You guys can't even get into a bar yet.
No,
Nope. I was just able
we
to
can make an album though.
That's it.
They have adult supervision if they do get into a bar if they're playing.
Speaking of that, do you guys perform at all?
We have
Any of
not
you?
We've
yet.
never
Well,
performed.
no, there wasn't a performance, but we did have a live event for a listening party, but it wasn't live performance. It was just a bunch of people coming over, live listening party for the album, but we haven't done any live performances yet.
Are you entertaining that anytime?
We are. We have a list of some venues to reach out, but it's just prioritizing because right now we're doing this camp stuff and making the music, and so we're gonna have to set some time aside. Say, okay, let's do some live stuff and try to reach out and find new people to mess with us.
And
So-
it's good. And it's good if we have more material. I
Yeah,
think
absolutely.
if we have like different projects that we can pull from to make like a good set.
right now
varied set.
we're just grinding on material and art and stuff to background, so when people know about us, they don't go and just check out this one
And we have
album.
one thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you put in any thought into your live show? It's like a stage show, or you guys just gonna get up there and like DJ and MC style, or
When
you can
we-
actually?
I'd want to rehearse and put a little thing together.
Yeah.
like a show.
I wouldn't want to just, because everything we do is like just spontaneous and just do it. But I'd want to have a set idea, and we always have an idea of stuff, and I want to do something different. I don't want to be
Yeah.
like, oh, it's another one of those hip hop shows, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do some choreography to stand out. To
I'm down.
fit what you guys do.
I'm down to
For
do
Camp
some.
Sad Boys, definitely.
I'm down to get up there
Oh, yeah.
and do some One Direction shit. I'm not scared.
That's awesome. I want to ask you about. You said something about writing a bunch of comedy stuff. Is that Tangerine Dream? Is that a bunch of comedy shit?
No,
Nah.
the comedy shit
It's
is
gone.
it's hidden, right?
Oh,
Is
really?
it gone or is it hidden?
It's hidden.
It's hidden. So if you search like every slash of our website URL, you might find it. But no, this is a small EP. My first thing that I released, Getting My Feet Wet. Ethan produced all the tracks, and Harley's on 2 or 3 of them. This was dropped in December after Christmas.
Is there a particular one you want to listen to?
Medusa is, I think, the most popular one amongst people who've heard it.
So this is Tangerine Dream. That's another project?
Yeah, it was an EP that didn't have clothes to go along with it. We didn't have a whole bundle. That was more of I recorded some songs, and these were like the 5 that were like, okay, let's put this out, see what people think, see how they respond to the music I'm making, so I can continue to grow as a writer.
What's it called? Medusa,
Medusa.
and it's the Tangerine Dream EP.
EP.
All right.
Due to some technical difficulties and a failure for the Big John to be able to locate the damn file, we can't put the song in this episode right now. Big John wanted to make sure you got the full episode out, and once we get the new copy of the MP3, we will update this podcast for you. Now we'll send you back to Dirty and the boys of Calour Creative, where he will be talking about the song. So make sure and go and check these guys out at wearecalour.com. That's wearecalour.com. And now back to the episode.
So that was Medusa on the Tangerine Dream EP by Calour Creative.
Yes, sir.
Also, again, nice work.
Yeah.
I gotta say, spicy. What do you think?
Again, she sounds like a bitch, man.
So Nate, was that your vocals?
Yes.
Okay, and the other songs we listened to,
All
were
Harley.
Harley.
Yes.
Or on iTunes, it's Juan Pablo.
Juan
but-
Pablo.
Juan Pablo.
Yeah, that came from the jokes, joking shit, and then it just carried over. I'm gonna switch it over soon, but right now it's Juan Pablo.
You're Juan Pablo. Okay, right
It's a
on.
character. It's a character.
So you talk about the studio, playing in the studio. Do you guys have a home studio, or is there a studio you guys rent and hang out in? For
What it
days?
is in my backyard. There's like this tool shed that we have. It's kind of big. It's like probably the size of this room about.
Oh, okay.
And all the recording stuff we have is in there. We just have like a mic, the computer, the mixer, and we just do it from there.
Awesome.
It's called the Strawberry Shed.
The strawberry shed.
Yeah.
Well, you got a
We named
strawberry bag there.
Exactly.
They're
we
very
named
colorful.
it the Strawberry Shed. The shed's orange.
It's orange. Well, it sounds like a happy place to be, though. You know?
It's a lot of
A lot of shit.
arguments.
A lot of shit gets done in there.
A lot of arguments.
see that.
A lot of shit talking.
A lot of
Yeah.
shit talking.
This is the
Oh.
his backyard, and that's the shed.
Okay,
Another
A
shirt.
shirt with a shed on it.
How
A
many
shirt with a
shirts
shed.
are there here right now?
We got
What
it.
do
You
you
want to
think?
see all? We got.
majority of them.
I don't know if we have time
Yeah,
for
I don't
that.
think. I don't know if you have time.
Well, this is a great shirt.
That's awesome.
And I have to say, I love the towel from the camp towel, because I'm golfing next weekend.
I think she's stealing that from
for
me.
my clubs when I,
You can have the towel.
You can keep the
You
towel.
can keep the towel.
camp sad boys
Your
towel.
clubs could use it.
Because I'm playing with a bunch of boys, and guess what? In your
Yeah.
face, bitches.
Oh, you're sad.
No, you're sad because I'm gonna beat. I'm gonna win.
Are you guys musically trained?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Y'all just learned, you're self-taught?
Well, I took guitar for a little bit, but in terms of production, I just figured it out all myself.
Everything
A lot-
that we've done is
A lot of people
Figure
do
it
that
out.
these days. It's pretty crazy.
Pretty
you
impressive.
know?
Pretty impressive.
There's a lot of oh wow, sorry.
That was a lot of Big John.
There's a lot of YouTube stuff out there to help kind of talk you through a lot of this. Are you shaking your head or?
I'm shaking my head.
How did you
we
how did you
don't
learn? What
do
did you
that.
what were some things that you did to learn how to produce and write lyrics and that?
Make shit.
And fuck up a lot.
Yeah. So you learned from your mistakes.
Make
Yeah.
a lot of trash. Like that's.
Did
all
you
the-
say
all the-
break? Breaks shit? Is that what I heard?
I said make shit.
Oh.
You just make a lot of trash is all you do. All the comedy stuff, we listen back, we're like, all right, this is good, but it's just stupid. So that really helped us learn how to actually make a real song. So we really just make shit is all it is. I've never looked up YouTube how to sing, how to write a song structures. It's just simple.
Come natural. Everything
Yeah,
comes natural.
Everything's natural.
Just kind of listening to a lot of music, studying the music.
We're fans at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Me too.
Uh,
Well, I want to thank you guys for trucking down. Ethan, did you come from LA?
Yeah.
Wow, that must have been an interesting drive.
Long.
Are you getting used to it? Are you trucking back and forth pretty often?
Yeah, this past month. Yeah.
Yeah. Did the boys ever come up to you?
No, because the strawberry shed is in San Diego. So
Yeah.
So what
That's the
brought
spot
you
to
to
be.
LA?
It's for school.
Oh, good job. Where are you going?
Cal Poly Pomona.
Oh, nice.
so do you have to drive on the 405 freeway?
Oh, God, that's not driving.
No.
That's sitting.
I hate that freeway.
No.
You got to watch out on there.
You got to bring a
People are
porta
fucking
potty.
crazy. People are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Seriously. Be careful. All right, so be sure to visit the Calour Creative website, www.wearecalour.com.
yes, sir.
Make sure to
C-A-L-O-U-R?
Yep, C-A-L-O-U-R, Calour. And make sure to sign up for camp.
Yes.
WeAreCalour.com/camp. There's no way to get it to it from the website. It's just -camp. You got
there
to
you
go to
go.
/camp.
Oh, hot tips.
Secret camp, too. It's coming up this summer.
It's a secret. Yeah, this
By
summer.
the time this comes out, it'll probably be
Out of the bag.
out of
It'll
the
be
bag,
exploded.
Is that what you call it these days? I don't know.
But for now, it's a secret.
Okay, shh.
So don't go around telling your friends.
You guys want to...
That's what they were supposed to do.
Do you guys want to give us your social links or where people can find you or follow you? Or
Yeah, so everything's pretty consistent. Instagram is Calour Creative, and website wearecalour.com. YouTube Calour Creative, Snapchat Calour Creative.
Everything.
Do you guys
Calour Creative.
tweet?
We have it. We don't use it. So don't go. Leave it alone. It's kind of embarrassing because there's like 15 followers in it because we don't use it
You'll
at
get
all.
bored.
I think you're doing this wrong.
Actually, go check it out.
Yeah, there you
Get
go.
the hype up. Get us to 1,000 followers. We'll use it.
We'll start
swear.
posting.
there you
Yeah.
go. There you go.
Right on. Is your music on Spotify or anywhere?
It's on all
It's on
streams.
It is?
everything. And then the
Fantastic.
CDs.
Yeah.
We pass CDs around. You can get those at the shop and certain record
Online.
stores in San Diego. Has
Do you
them too.
Cool.
Do you guys distribute yourselves?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Do you like through one of the DIY mobs? Like who?
What's
Yeah, we
the
use a
CD?
DistroKid.
DistroKid?
Yeah.
You like them?
Yeah, I like them. I think they're really good.
They're helpful. They've kicked us off already, but we made a new account.
Yeah.
There's always a way around it.
Yeah.
I'll get a new
All right.
email address, and guess what? Boom, I'm right back where I started.
Exactly.
So make sure you follow these guys. They're doing some good things in the music industry, and they've got the
Definitely got the clothes down. They look great.
they've got it, man. They got
Thank
everything. They got everything you need in this industry.
Style,
and-
talent.
Yep. So
Looks.
support for sure from our end, and we're gonna share them out.
Good night.
That's it. So
Thank
thanks
you.
for tuning in to the Dusty Futon, Dirty Disciple. This is Spicy Kim.
Hello.
Until
Or
next
goodbye.
time.
Once again, thank you to the guys of Calour Creative, the 18 and 19-year-old kids that they are working their ass off. One of them actually came all the way down from LA. Thanks for coming and taking a seat. Also, big thank you to Dirty Disciple of Noise Cartel Records for hosting this episode. Big thank you to Spicy Kim of Wicked Tone Entertainment for being the executive producer and co-host for this episode. If you want to hear what's coming out, what's going on for the next week or two and down in the scene of San Diego, don't forget to check out our concert reports released every Wednesday on the same channel. So all you got to do is subscribe, whether it's on Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, any of those places. Make sure you subscribe so that you also get those weekly reports. I'm your host, Big John. Please go check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/TheDustyFuton. If you'd like to support the Dusty Futon directly, we will be offering behind-the-scenes access and many other features for a small monthly contribution. You can also go to DustyFuton.com where you can hear every episode ever produced of the Dusty Futon. And don't forget to check out Backstage360.com for some incredible information and editorials about bands coming to San Diego and all over the country. I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Dusty Futon, a Dusty Futon LLC production. And we will see you next episode right here on The Dusty Futon.